All right.
Wait, he's got to get in it, babe. Now slow down. Okay, let's see the bubbly personality.
Quiet on a second. Turn on the lights. Flip them over. You got it's too crooked. You got to do it like this. All right, you ready?
Hold on now.
All right, that's good. All right, let me do the talking for a minute, and then I'll let you fill in.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Shut Up, I'm going to teach you something. Today I'm here with my good buddy Terry, and we're going to make ravioli. Stuffed shells, basically, right?
Yes, we are. We're going to do stuffed shells, stuffed pasta shells. We're going to make our cheese homemade. We're going to make our shells and our pasta homemade.
Okay, now before when we was getting all this video set up, Terry was going ahead and making the stuff. I said, hey, hang on. You got to stop. We got to video this stuff. So, Terry, what have you done so far here?
Okay, what I did here is I used two 15-ounce tubs of ricotta cheese, about a half a bag, 3-pound bag of mozzarella cheese.
Keep rolling.
Keep going.
We need a few spices. We had to have a little parsley flake for color. We had to have oregano for taste. We need a little garlic. We need the salt and pepper. Okay?
Shit all over.
We added all this into our mixing bowl. And we're going to turn down the low.
And then she just mixed it right up, didn't it?
Mixes it right up. We add a couple of eggs to it, a couple of raw eggs. It does real good. What we have to have, the cheese mixture blended real well. What this is doing, this cheese is going to stuff the homemade pasta.
Well, while he's doing this, I'm going to talk to you about some of our homemade preserves here. Tomorrow night, I want you to stay tuned to episode 3. We are going to make some apple crisp out of our apples that we made. And I got Jennifer's mama made these green beans really good. Debbie, I appreciate you. That's some good looking canned green beans, because mine always look stringy and kind of scared to eat and shit. We got some salsa. Woo, we've been eating some salsa. We already ate 2 cans of that. It's the first night. Tomorrow night, this is what we're going to put our stuffed shells in. That's a home. We bought 125 pounds of tomatoes, and we made our own spaghetti sauce. And we're going to mix it here.
What we're doing here is we're going to go ahead and blend our cheese mixture that's going to stuff our shells. And we're going to let this sit overnight in the refrigerator. The longer you let it sit, the better taste it's going to have.
It kind of thickens it up a little bit, don't it?
Well, no, it doesn't. But the longer you let it sit, the better taste it has.
Okay. He's that way with beef jerky too. I usually just
We've added a little.
So I don't know. You try it both ways and let us know down in the comment section right there on the bottom. All right, Terry, you got anything else to add today?
No, we're good. We're good and blended here. We're gonna pour our.
Oh, don't pull that up without turning it off, you big dummy. All right, go ahead.
Y'all are drunk.
See,
it's New Year's Eve 2011. It's only been 2011 for a little while. So
what it is, we've got to get the cheese out of the blade here.
Well, you can't keep sticking it back in the cheese if you're trying to get it off the blade.
Most of it is coming off. We're going to give it a quick little flip of that.
We're going to need a teaspoon of salt, 4 eggs, and about 3 cups of flour. We're going to make noodles. First step in making our noodles, take a tablespoon of salt. Alright. And 3½ cups of all-purpose flour. Now what we're doing here is we're going to make the noodles, and then we're going to take our stuffing and put it in there, and we're going to cut them out little shells and pinch them with our fingers. We're making stuffed shells. We're going to put our sauce. Is that 3½? We're going to put our sauce in with it. Make some stuffed shells. It's going to be really nice. How many is that? 3½. All right, now we're going to take 4 eggs. 4 eggs. One. The trick is not to get your eggs and our flour and our salt all mixed in. we're going to turn this on real slow and let it mix up. And as soon as it gets good mixed up, we're going to put the dough hook on there. Alright, so now we're ready to put our hook on there, our dough hook. This is going to kind of knead it all together real nice. What it looks like now is just kind of, you know, not really stuck together. But I can tell it's going to be really good. Put that on there. Attach your dough hook. Turn it on. And that's going to roll it around real good. The body to make it a big ball. Okay, you can see the little dough hook. It's getting it all balled up real nice, coming away from the walls, putting it all together. And then we're going to send it through our roller here in a second. Alright, so the next step is we're going to put a little flour on our table. And that way that keeps our dough from sticking on there. Kind of spread it out real good. And what I'm going to do over here, we're going to pull this dough off. Just kind of knead it all up real good. Now I'm just going to take a chunk of it off of here. Leave that part in the bowl. Okay, next what we're going to do is put our roller attachment onto our KitchenAid. Get this thing on here. Okay, you ready? Alright, so next what we're going to do is put our roller attachment under our KitchenAid. Tighten it down. Go ahead and take this dough hook off so we don't go crazy on this. We'll bring this down. Yeah, we're going to take, always take the bowl attachment off. That way you have enough room. Alright, so the first setting on our noodle machine is going to be what? 3?
0.
We'll go to 3 and then 1.
Okay.
Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to flatten out our dough. We'll put this setting on 1. We're going to roll it through here and knead it together really well. A little spread it on that one. It'll start coming together. This pasta roller sucks. No, it'll start coming together. You keep doubling it over, it gets it all together, and that's what this is for, to make it where it doesn't fall apart like that. After it starts looking like it's not going to fall apart anymore, one more shot. Okay, now we're going to put our attachment over to about 3. We're going to run it through again.
But don't fold it.
But don't fold it on the third time. It's got to come out nice and smooth. Alright, so now we got a big old long strip of noodle. And you throw it down. Next step, we'll put our sauce in there and cut our shells. I'm just going to take a little spoonful here. And then I'm going to flap it over like that. And then we're going to just push them down with our fingers right around the end of it. And then I take my cup and cut it out. This way the cheese doesn't get into the flour and you can make more noodles. What I do like this fork idea. Push them down with a fork on the edge.
Right.
That's That's how, that right there.
That's good. Should be good.
Hey, do you play Farmville?
Huh?
Do you play Farmville?
No.
I used to play.
I used to.
Okay, so next what we're doing is we're just going to kind of boil them for just a little bit, kind of blanch them, get them turning into like a little noodle. Then we're going to put them in our sauce and then bake that. When the raviolis start to float, then you know they're ready. Strain them out. Alright, so what we're going to do is now is put a little bit of our sauce on the bottom of our pan. Kind of limited in the pan that we have up here. Then we're going to put the raviolis on top of that. Now we're going to put the sauce over the top. And you going to put some cheese on there too, Terry?
Yep, put a little cheese on top. Make it have it
350 degrees for about 20 minutes. Us is kneading out more. Alright, so when it comes out of the oven, cheese is all melted. Good tasty meal. Alright, let's eat.